Group of distinguished Georgians we want to recognize, and at this time the chair recognizes the Speaker Pro Tem of this body, Representative Jones, for an invite resolution. House will be in order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wanted to ask the members of the body that attended or graduated undergraduate or graduate school from Georgia State to please come up and join us. Today's Georgia State Day, and Georgia State was founded in 1914 with 48 students, and today has 32,000 students. And I hope you will join me in honoring Dr. Becker, its fine president, Georgia State student body, the institution, and faculty with a warm welcome recognizing Georgia State Day. Thank you. I'd like to introduce Dr. Becker, the president of Georgia State, for a few words.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Mr. Speaker, thank you for time on the agenda. First, I want to thank you for all that you do for Georgia and all the support that you give to the entire state as well as higher education. And want you to understand that we take the responsibility of stewarding those resources to do the very best we can for Georgia very seriously. 2013-14 has been a record year for us. Speaker Pro Tem mentioned 32,000 students. We actually had a record number of applications, over 14,000, which led to a record freshman class of over 3,200, which led to a record enrollment of north of 32,000, which also is driving the fact that we have set records for the number of students we're graduating. We've taken Complete College Georgia very seriously, and in the last 4 years have increased the number of students graduating from your university, Georgia State University, by 30%. That does not happen by accident, and I'm actually joined by a few people here today that have a big part in that. We're very focused and dedicated to seeing that the students who come to Georgia State not only get an outstanding education, but that they graduate and take that to build great lives. I'm joined by Dr. Timothy Rennick, who heads up all of our student success programs. I would ask that you give him an ovation because he's the one who's making sure that the Georgians who come to Georgia State are getting a fantastic education and going on to success in life. Yeah. I've got a good-looking young man behind him to his right. Brandon comes to us from East Cobb, Pope High School. He's an exercise science major, and he's really a great model for Georgia State. He's not unique. He is unique in who he is, but he's not unique in what he does. And that what he's done, as many students do, is dove into the entire experience. Brandon, in addition to his fraternity life, is an ambassador for the university. So if you come to a university event, you're going to meet Brandon or one of his colleagues who will be the people there to help you get to the right place, make sure you get everything you need. It's these students that make what we do so important because of what they're going to go out and do in this world, like this fine alum to my left. So I will also say that on the other records, and we're going to get to March Madness, which has many meetings in this room, I think, this year. It was a record year for research in terms of the university's research productivity as one of the 4 research institutions in the state. We've done everything we can to be extremely competitive, to go to Washington and get those tax dollars that leave Georgia and go up to Washington into the federal budget to get them back home to Georgia where they can be used to do research that's going to make the world a better place in terms of better outcomes in health, breakthroughs in treatment, breakthroughs in science and technology, et cetera. And we've done a very good job this year to set a record for fundraising, which is something we take seriously, is getting our alums and others engaged in supporting the institution. But the last thing I'm going to talk about is March Madness. We are on a 13-game winning streak. We're undefeated in our conference, the Sun Belt. We're in first place, of course, if we're undefeated. There are 4 home dates left on the schedule. Next Thursday, February 13th. The following Thursday, February 20th, and Saturday, February 22nd, and we wrap up March 4th with the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, who are in second, and we've already beat them in their place. They're going to be angry, and they're going to be coming for us, so we're looking to a really exciting finish there as we try to get our team revved up and ready to go, prepared for that run called March Madness. So as you go through your own March Madness, going through this session, we hope that you also enjoy our March Madness. Thank you so much for having us.